Welcome to 1985. Yeah, we're already back again, doing another big VAT USA event. We're back in Prepare 3D version 4, and we got the Aerosoft DC-8-50, and we're going to be operating a flight down to, or up to, Denver, not Stapleton, but the new Denver airport, even though it's like 25 years old now. Denver is doing their Denver Live event, ZDA, or whatever the code is, I always forget. ZDV, they're doing the Denver Live. And it's already huge. We got like 170 arrivals and 98 departures. So hopefully they. I already got an ACARS clearance actually on the vPilot there. So obviously we're expecting arrivals. Amended routing. Oh great. We're gonna need to call them up and say that we can't take it because it's probably RDAV and we are slant whiskey today, as you might expect in the DC-8 here. The main Achilles heel of this aircraft is the fuel system. I'm going to be using the Auto Flight Engineer for this flight because it's just going to be such a heavy workload with the arrival, departure, and the vectoring and the traffic and everything. We really can't skip a beat. Plus, I'm not too experienced. I've only got about 20 to 30 hours in the DC-8, both the Aerosoft and the Just Flight. So, not that much to really feel comfortable. So we're going to use the Auto Flight Engineer as a kind of relief and just, run the navigation, run the radios, and all the other aircraft systems. So yeah, let's hop in and call them up. If you don't know anything about the DC-8, the first thing you got to know is that this thing does not have an APU. So we're going to fire her up here. I'm actually going to turn my sim sounds a bit down. She is loud. Okay. Let's go. Let's start all the way up here. Don't need lights. Can't do the flight recorder galley power. We'll have that on for now. We'll have it off for engine start. Hydraulic pumps, we can leave those. We'll just leave those on. Freons off. Recirc fans can go to auto. Low pressure pneumatic shut off can stay off for now, and the cabin compressors can stay off. We'll have these for auto for when we have bleed air. So nothing in the centers. It's a really short haul flight. So we've got 7,750 in 2 and 3 main, 7,750 in 1 and 4 main, and 750 in the alternate. 7,000, 7,757. So we'll basically just do tank to engine. We'll just feed directly from the mains, and that should be okay. Pretty sure that. Yeah, I have this OFP in pounds, just making sure we want to make that distinction. So we'll leave that all as is for now. Go to the overhead. Not going to run the INSs today, so we'll just leave them off. I'm not even going to worry about that. Let's do these are our ADF radios. That's fine for now. Let's do no smoking. Nav lights are already on. Meter select heat and emergency lights are armed. Probe heats can stay off. Windshield's heat can go to warm up. And we can leave all our icing stuff off for now. Let's go to the pedestal here. We're going to want VHF1 is on and receiving. Marker, that's what we want. Okay, so we're going to get to Vegas ground 21-1. There we go. 21-1, and then Vegas Tower on standby. Alright, so the Gidget 2 departure straight off the bat. I'm just going to look at that real quick here. Alright, where is our Gidget 2? This is RNF, so yeah, we got to call him up. We'll leave the rest as is for now. And nothing really to do on the front pedestal here. Actually, we'll go IFR standby. Stand by on the weather radar. This we don't have to worry about.
Vegas ground, Southwest 2578, cross, just finished faster runway 26 right, requesting Bravo Gate.
I'm also going to get ATIS
Southwest 2578, Las Vegas ground, continue straight ahead on Zulu Whiskey to the ramp. Good evening.
Yeah, I was checking the
Zulu
TAF
Whiskey
here.
to the ramp,
TAF is
and
pretty chill.
good evening, Southwest
Just
2578.
turn this down real quick. It's 2619 right. Left. Yeah. Because of Denver. Traffic not going to Denver must brief both 26 and 9 left. 19 left. Denver ground United 376.
United 376, Las Vegas ground.
376, we got a problem with our clearance here, or our reroute. We're filed equipment suffix slant whiskey, and the route is RNF. If we could get a new one, possibly.
United 376, I see that now. Slant Whiskey, you can go back to your original flight plan as filed. Would you mind shooting that to me in a private message so I can change it manually for you?
Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Let's send it here. I got it on SkyVector. It's real simple. It's a SID and airway, and then into the arrival. Open private chat. Here we go. See if he receives that, and then we can start briefing, because he might give me a new squawk code or something. I don't know. Got my cold snack here, because man, for an event like this, you know. Alright, I'm just going to assume he has it. What else did he give us actually for the squawk code? So, we've been cleared our arrival airport at our filed flight level with a 1333 squawk. Climb by the SID, expect 3905 minutes after departure. Departure is on 135, nothing. And 121 for the taxi. So we're cleared for push and start already, which is great because pushing and starting this is a bit of a faff. Clear with as filed, same squawk, 1333. Send that in. Alright. Okay. So let's brief now. Let's brief. So we are filed on the Hoover 8 departure. Now they're using the 26 and the 19s. We're probably going to get the 19s. So I'll show you guys this here. So standard climb rate, that's fine, that's manageable. We're pretty heavy today, but the tanks are light, so it kind of balances out. For 19s, climb heading 194. Did he give me a specific runway on my clearance? We should be able to brief for both. The 26s is both a pretty easy. It's, you know, climb this and then we'll vector you to your first fix, which is, in my case, going to be Gidget. We're going all the way to Dove Creek to join the Juliet 146 airway. So we'll get Las Vegas on standby as a reference, and we'll get Vegas on 1 and Page on 2. And we'll put in a 066 radio, because we can't really go direct Gidget. We're just going to intercept the radio, so we need 66. And we'll get 234 set on Page so that we can tune over and fly inbound to Page. Yeah, the departure's about 200 miles total, so we'll be flying that most of the way out to get to Denver. But for either 19 or 26, it's just going to be climb out on runway heading. And in this case, it's till 3 DME from, I believe, Las Vegas. Yeah, so that's fine. We don't need to like rebrief necessarily. They're both long runways. They're both, I think, 10,000 feet. This one's 9. This one's okay. That's fine. That's more than enough for us. So yeah, a lot of significant terrain in the area. A lot of that. But if we can do more than 1,000 feet per minute, which we should be able to do at least up until 1.5, then we're okay. Alright, that looks good. Now let's get into the departure performance here. I've got some performance tables here. Actually, never mind. Let me just go back into this real quick. Do P3D for add-ons. Aerosoft DC-8 documents. Performance. Here we go. Check this out. So our CG is 28 today, I believe, and we'll do a flap 15 takeoff. We're sitting just below 200, so that's going to give us takeoff stab trim
Good
setting
evening,
of
Las
2.
Vegas ground.
I'm going to write all this down
980.
actually.
I'm currently on Alpha 8, crossing runway 26 right,
So
taking
I'm
a
going
left
to say
on
TO
Bravo,
stab
and that's as far as I was given.
2.
FedEx 980 Heavy, Las Vegas ground. Cancel the left turn, make a right turn, Bravo, all the way down to
We'll do
Romeo
a
to the
cabin
ramp.
compressors off takeoff. So
Okay,
the
we're
temperature
canceling left
here
turn. We're going to
is
take a right on Bravo all the way down to Romeo to the
38
cargo ramp
degrees
for FedEx
Celsius. It's
980.
pretty wicked. So we'll do 40 here, and we'll do, what is the, yeah, I'll do, okay, so it's 1.52 is our, so we don't have that much power. No, sorry, that way, that's maximum continuous thrust for climb. Sorry, for our takeoff, which the airport, what's the surface elevation of the airport here? 2,000 feet. So, with 2,000 here, that's giving us an EPR of 1.76. I'll just show you guys again, this is the table I'm using for that. We'll do our MCT as well, since we need to, you know, for noise abatement, we'll slow the engines down to 1.52. Alright, so takeoff speeds with flap 15. 200, alright. Let's do, alright, 113, oh, no wait, 98, 113, 131. 113, 131. Also our V climb is 146. So yeah, we're actually pretty light because we have so little fuel in the tanks. And our clean speed is going to be, hang on, it's going to be what was it, 191. So that's when we can bring the flaps in, climb out. I'm not going to worry about cruise EPR right now, any cruise performance, screw all that. We got places to be. Not going to do everything. So let's put these values in. So for the EPR, we can set 1.76. It's so hot today, like in Vegas, 38 degrees, so we've only got so much engine performance. I actually set our altimeter as well, 2985. Set it on here. And are these synced? Yeah, they are. Okay. And we'll set our V speed. So we'll do our V clean here, which is 191. So we'll do it about there. We'll set our V2. 31. 113 and our V1, which is 98 here. Okay. If we have an engine failure before V1,
aircraft calling for push and
we'll
start in the ramp.
abort
That's
the
at your
takeoff. If we have
discretion.
an
Call
engine
back ready
failure
for
after
taxi.
V1,
If you're
we'll
Southwest,
take
other
off.
spots,
If we lose more than
16 or
one
14.
engine, screw it. I'd rather overrun than crash into the big sphere that they have there showing all those holographic stuff. So, yeah. I don't think I can
Captain
set
Vegas
stab
ground,
right now. So
Southwest 19 vacate on
still
Alpha
really
6
loud.
off 26 left.
Southwest 19, Las Vegas ground. Continue straight ahead on Alpha 6, cross runway 26 right. Straight ahead, Golf Whiskey to the right.
Continue on Alpha 6, cross runway 26 right. Continue on Golf Whiskey to the gate, Southwest 19.
Alright, whatever. Alright, let's set up our radios for departure. I actually forgot that in the IFR departure briefing. So it's 116.9 here, and page is 116.45. Just hide the, I'm going to hide the yokes, honestly, for...
Southwest 19, request to cross runway 26 right.
what was the button for that again?
Southwest 19, you are cleared to cross runway 26.
Thank you. Clear cross runway 26 for Southwest 19.
Which button was it to remove the yoke? It's good to know that that works. Let me just check the manual here. Yoke. Yellow brake. That's it. That's the one. Alright. Because I just need to be able to, like, see where I'm going, you know? Like, I know you want to keep the yokes and whatever for the effect, but I just don't really have the gusto for that. With the way the winds are now at 360, I'm thinking they're going to give us probably the 2.5. So I'm just going to bug 259 in anticipation, but we're cool to brief for the 19s as well. Well, because we don't really have to brief. Alright, so departure briefing and departure performance have been briefed. We're pretty much good to go. We don't have to call for pushback. We've been given pushback clearance, so go this, go anti-coal on. We'll have that on for now. So what we're going to want is boost and feed on the mains. Yeah, we'll just go from you're technically supposed to start from the no, you're supposed to start filling the mains from the AUGs, and the auto flight engineer is going to take care of that for us, so that's okay. Recirc fans are on auto, that's okay. We'll turn off our galley power. What we'll do here is we'll go, that's not it, external air, fire up the air cart, and we should see the manifold air pressure go up. In the meantime, I'm going to undock the jetway here. So this should go up once this little guy fires up. There we go. So we're looking to start up numbers 3 and 4, or whatever two engines you like, and then take the bleed air from those, do a cross bleed start. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. I don't think you can like individually move the throttles. That's the issue I'm having here. So I don't think we can. I think we got to start up all on stand, which is okay. That's fine. We'll start 2, 3, and then 1 and 4. Looking for N2 rotation. Yeah, 20%. We'll bring it in. So normally you do a cross bleed start, but because I'm not rich and I don't have my own throttle axis, like multi-whatever throttle axis.
Southwest 1671, Las Vegas ground,
one
welcome
throttle.
to Sin City. Continue Alpha 5,
Sorry,
Bravo
all
5,
throttles
spot
or no
12 to the
throttles,
gate.
so I can't really bring the engines up, because you have to bring them up to get the manifold air pressure you need. They don't give enough at idle, just the 3 or 4, or the 2 and 3, or whatever you do, so yeah. Anyways, we got a good start on 2 there, so we'll go to 3. And we got N2 rotation. See, this thing could have only existed in the time it was in. You know, now there's regulations and stuff for starting up jet engines at the gate or on the ramp or whatever. But back in the 70s and 80s, you push back with reverse thrust, man. Like, not much to it. Let's set our pressurization as well here. We're going up to 3.9, which is rich, but nonetheless. All right, good start on 2. We'll go 1. They fire up pretty quick, these JT-8Ds. We got a Frontier pushing back. This is exciting, man. This is right up my alley. I'm pretty sure we're at 20%. We'll bring her in. Yep. Oil pressure, oil temperature. Yeah, they fire up quick. We'll go number 4.
Southwest 820, Las Vegas ground, altimeter 2985, runway 26
Here
right,
she
taxi
comes.
via Charlie.
And now we got all these guys. Alright, so the generators, I'm going to reset them before putting them on the bus. Actually, you can't reset them, never mind. We'll just verify we got voltage. Cool. We'll synchronize them. We'll synchronize them. Okay, I guess that broke. Alright, we'll go to the battery. There we go. Alright, you gotta be off the bus for that. Alright, we'll turn our... This is gonna give us all the manifold pressure we need. Cabin compressors and Freon compressors can come on. And we can turn our galley power on. Now is the time where we can turn on our auto flight engineer so that he can feed from the alternate tanks first. He'll take care of that for us. Doesn't even matter about like the stages of flight. It's just it's got a thing it's got to do, and it knows how to do it. There we go. We were over pressurizing the manifold there. Okay, let's set flaps 15 for departure. Let's actually call the pushback tug. Never mind, you need to stop the engines. Okay. Actually, I might be able to edit that in the aircraft profile. Customize aircraft. Engine start before pushback. Never mind, it doesn't care. Looks like we're doing it the old-fashioned way. That's funny, I was talking about that. Okay, we're going to want mode Charlie in the box. That's something I should have done. Flaps 15 are set. We'll arm the speed brake. We'll set the 2 degrees trim we need for departure. That classic McDonnell Douglas, whatever, electric trim sound. Flight controls. Yeah, they are free and correct. Okay. Looks pretty good to me. Let's just check our surroundings here. So that frontier is clear of us. And with the way we want to push back, we're on the
Southwest 820, wheels
Delta
up, time to
gates.
San Fran is 0146, approximately
So-
5 minutes from now. Monitor Las Vegas Tower 119.9. Good evening.
Yeah, we'll push back just straight. Okay. Let's do that. We'll do these two here. Brakes are
Vegas
off.
ground, Frontier, 1994, ready to taxi with Quebec.
Frontier Flight 1994, Las Vegas ground, thanks for Quebec, runway 26 right from spot 1 or 2, taxi via terminal.
26 right via Charlie, Frontier Flight 1994.
We should be pushing back here. I got her in max reverse. Let's try going forward. Okay, I need you to go backward. I think we have the P3D default pushback we can use. What's the keybind for that? Alright, we'll do that. Shift P. Now we're moving backwards, okay. Through the Phantom Tug. That's really weird. I would have thought the engines would have had the muscle for that. Nearly hitting some ground vehicles here. Oh, this guy's gonna plow right through us. Oof, just by the antenna. So I don't know if we're going to the 2.6s. We can go around. Oh, there goes a big bus. Check that out. What a machine. Oof. My plane's cooler. It's got too many computers on his. Wow, look at that thing go. Alright. Should be good here. Thank you very much, Mr. Pushback Man. And we've already done our after start flows. Actually, we need our anti-skid. I forgot about that. And our window heat, probe heat. So we haven't actually done our flows. The anti-skid is one of the switches over here, I think. Anti-skid. There we go. Vegas McCarran United 376. We're ready for taxi.
United 376, was that you calling for Las Vegas?
Hey, firm, we're ready for taxi.
United 376 Heavy, Las Vegas ground. Altimeter 2985, runway 26 right, taxi via Charlie.
Copy the altimeter, 26 right via Charlie. Thanks, 376.
Vegas ground, good evening. Southwest 2525 Alpha 15.
So Charlie is the outer
Quebec,
taxiway for the runway,
taxi.
so we'll go around the terminal here and catch
Southwest
it on the way out.
2525, Las Vegas
go.
ground. How is 19 left for you tonight?
Oh, that would be magical for 2525.
Southwest 2525, altimeter 2985, runway 19 left, taxi via Delta.
19 left via Delta. We'll send the Venmo to the payment. 2520.
Nice. Here we go.
Ground Southwest 278, coming out of the Bravo gates, ready for taxi.
Southwest 278, Las Vegas ground, runway 19 left, taxi via Gulf, Delta.
Any chance of
These
26
airport
right
vehicles
for
are
Southwest
crazy, man.
278?
Southwest
really earning their
278, no
paycheck.
problem. From spot 14, runway 26 right, taxi via Charlie.
Charlie to runway 26 right, Southwest 278. Thank you.
One thing I really like about the DC-8 is the visibility you get. My normal view is like this, because obviously you're going to be flying IFR in this thing, so it's focused more on your six-pack here. But at a more normal field of view, I mean, geez, like you can really see everything. It's wicked.
Frontier Flight 1994,
That's
contact
the
at Las
Airbus.
Vegas Tower. They're going to try to get you out in the next 90 seconds. 119.9. Good.
Roger that. Over to Tower 119.1. Frontier
Oh, I
Flight
really hope I don't have to sit on the ground. This thing burns a lot of
119.9.
gas.
119.9. Frontier Flight 19.
You know what? I should have known. And the ATC didn't give us an initial climb. And the chart says, initial climb by ATC, so we're kind of dead in the water here. I don't have an altitude to bug. So we'll figure that out when we get there. And we'll just go straight to Charlie 3 here. Oh, we're going to go straight into this F-150. Pow. Boom. I don't really care about the static vehicles, so I just kind of I play around with them as one does.
Southwest 2525, contact Las
We're leaving
Vegas
the,
Tower
the ramp here, so we'll
119.9.
turn
Looks
the,
like a wheels up
taxi
time
lights
about
on.
6 minutes, but he'll try to get it soon.
6 minutes
99.
is
Thanks
chill.
for the help. Hope you have a great Saturday. 2525.
It is Saturday. I just got off work, actually. I got off work almost an hour ago. Drove home at a reasonable pace, and then came here. Is Charlie the outer or the inner? This is Charlie. I almost overshot that. I'm really bad at taxiing jets. I taxi it like it's a Cessna, and it really shows. So we've got tower on standby. So once we get to tower, we'll tune the departure frequency you gave us, which is 113.
Southwest 199, Las Vegas ground. Welcome to Sin City. Hold short of Charlie for now.
Oh yeah, we can look. We got our standby compass here. Is that? I don't know if that's a frame drop or not. I feel like it is to display that. I don't know. Can't really tell. That is cool though, nonetheless. The mirror thing that people think it was the Mad Dog that was the first, but it was this. I'm pretty sure. That weird McDonnell Douglas.
And
Yeah,
Southwest
just some of the stuff
199,
they
as
were
soon as
doing.
company passes from left to right on Charlie, then spot 11 to the ramp. Good day.
Wait, company to pass and then spot 11 to the ramp, Southwest 199, thanks.
Oh yeah. You got the MGM in the background. I don't know much about Vegas. I mean, The Hangover was a good movie. That's about it. There goes the Frontier. Not as cool as the A380, but a valiant plane nonetheless. So the EPR rating was for a cabin compressors off takeoff. We definitely want to do that with the temperatures in effect, so we'll remember to turn those off as part of our lineup checks. And turn our weather radar on as well, actually. Alright, we'll just sit here for a bit. See if he calls me. I gotta run some flows anyway. So the compressors here. Remember that. Wait for the lineup. Engines are stable. Oil temps are good. They're good to go for a takeoff. Temperature, pressurization is set.
Southwest 278, wheels up, time to Denver 0157. That's about 7.5 minutes from now. We'll try to get you out sooner. Monitor tower 119.9.
Okay, Roger. Monitor tower 119.9, Southwest 278.
United 376, just to confirm, are we going to get the handoff when Denver lets us in, or?
Oh, United 376 heavy. If I haven't sent you over, that's my
Okay.
apologies. 119.9. Good evening.
Oh, 9.9 or no worries, 376, connect. So we'll do... Oh, this armrest is really annoying. It's like right in my way. Why is my... Okay, what am I doing here? No, in VHF1.
United 376 heavy, runway 26 right, line up and wait. Southwest 2525, wind tree 60 at 6, runway 26 or runway 19 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 19 left, Southwest 2525.
Ah, here we go. Line up and wait 376. Yes, I figured that out last minute. Alright, lineup checks. Freon compressors are coming off. Flaps are already set, trim set. Lights are coming on. No strobes in this aircraft.
2411, visual 26 left.
Is that our
Southwest
runway?
2411,
No.
Vegas Tower, wind tree 60 at 6, runway 26 left, clear to land.
26 left, clear to land, Southwest 2411.
Gonna want 113 here. 133. Not. So what we do is we turn that knob to
Southwest
talk.
2525, contact departure, we'll talk.
Jesus.
Over to departure, hasta la vista.
We turn that knob to talk. We click that button to receive. That's, basic comm logic, but I obviously forgot that for a moment. Alright. We'll wait.
United 376 heavy, wind, standby.
It's all good.
Alright, United 376 heavy, wind, tree 60 at 6, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
26 right, clear for takeoff. United 376. Alright, brakes are off. Let's give her. Not a lot
So
of
it's
power
2411,
today.
just to make sure, sorry, we got clear to land, right?
Southwest 2411, affirm.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, we have achieved our EPR. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots. V1. Rotate. I'm gonna be pretty easy on that there. V2. Positive rate. Gear up.
United 376 Heavy, contact SoCal departure, or contact Las Vegas departure.
Over to departure 376. Yeah.
Southwest 2411, when able, or make right turn when able, cross runway 26 right.
High right turn able and contact ground Southwest 2411.
Departure United 376, 1600. Alright, we'll go ahead and bring her back here. It's not right. Alright, we're gonna go heading select and go 190 here. Take our nose lights out. Turn our Freon compressors on. Alright, they gave us 135.
No, it's 2525, contact LA Center 126.52, yeah.
2652. Have a great Saturday. 2525. Yep.
Here's all.
376, 1600.
Yeah, 376, Heavy, Vegas approach,
Gave me the
radar
wrong
contact,
frequency. It was
climate change,
135.
level 190.
190 United 376.
That's 591, descend and maintain 7,000.
Descend maintain 7,000.
Alright,
That's
go
fine.
away, so never mind. Why is this not working?
Yeah, 376, Heavy, turn left heading 080. It's going to be vectors to join the Las Vegas 066 radial.
That's what I expected. Left 086 for the radial United 376, thanks. Alright. What are you doing? Watch the climb rate, buddy. I don't know why I have no pitch authority on the autopilot.
That's 497, reduce speed 21, reduce speed 230.
230, Delta 497.
Yeah, it's 376. I actually have an amendment to your out advisor to copy.
Can I have a second, please? Are you gonna fly normally? Ready to copy United 376.
Yeah, 376. Cleared sun change except after Blue Mesa VOR. It's going to be the Powder 1 arrival.
Okay, re-clear Denver after Blue Mesa, Powder 1, United 376.
Yeah, 376. Read that correct. Thanks.
Okay, they've given us a new arrival. Let me just take a look at that real quick.
That's 591, turn left heading 350, descend and maintain 5,000.
Turn left heading 310 and descend maintain 5,000. Delta 1.
Okay, the autopilot
That's
does work.
350, 350.
350. Delta 1.
It wasn't for a bit, but now it is.
At 376 Heavy, turn left heading 040.
040 United 376.
Delta 497, maintain 210 knots and join final Prino. Report the airport site.
210 knots, John, final Prino, we fly inside Delta 497.
You said you have insight?
Negative, we'll report inside Delta 497.
Roger.
I don't see it. Oh, here it is.
Delta 597, turn left heading 290, join final. Airport is at your 10 o'clock, 15 miles port site.
Departure Southwest 278 with you out of 5,000.
Delta 591, turn left heading 290, join final. Do you have the airport?
Turn left heading 290, join final. Yeah, we have an airport in sight. Delta 591.
Delta 591, clear visual approach from by
Alright,
26
10,000
left,
foot
maintain
checks.
180 knots or greater till
These
5
are
mile
coming
final.
off. These are coming off.
Clear visual approach 26 left. Maintain 210
We
knots.
should be going from the alternates or no? Not yet.
At 376 Heavy, you're 35 miles from Gidget, fly present heading, join the Las Vegas 066 radial and resume on navigation.
Present heading for the 066 radio will resume no navigation. 376. Jeez, man. I'm all over the place with my
Delta
transmissions
497,
today.
clear visual approach from by 26 left, number 2, maintain 180 knots, still 5 mile final.
It's a lot.
180 to 5 mile final, cleared visual approach west, Delta 497.
I'm just gonna keep this down here.
Southwest 278 with you on departure 26 right.
Yep, man, I was just about to call you. Southwest 278 Vegas approach, radar contact,
We'll
on
do our
VSS.
normal
Climb your
power
fit,
back that we need,
Southwest 278, thank you.
which is 152. Still no radial yet from Vegas. What do we got for DME? 12 miles. 16.9. Yeah. I'm waiting on her.
Delta 591, contact tower 19.9, yeah.
19er, Delta 591.
Yeah, at 376, contact Delay Center 124.62.
12462 United 376. Still no radio. Still check here. Box nav. Look VOR, there we go.
Speedbird 58 Foxtrot, contact Las Vegas approach 135.0, good day.
135.0, good night. Speedbird 58 Foxtrot.
United 376 through 17 for 19.
United 376, LA Center, climb and flight level tree 900.
39er, sir, United 176. 376.
Southwest
See what I
3664,
mean?
contact Las Vegas approach
Not my finest
135.0.
work. Anyways, we're going to intercept this, and at 45 miles, we need to be 10,000 above for Gidget. That's fine, obviously. Then it's Nickel, and then direct the Page VOR. And then direct Dove Creek. From Dove Creek, we'll fly the airway to Blue Mesa for the Powder 1, which we're going to have to we'll brief for that in a moment here. Just make sure my cabin's pressurizing the way I want it to. Let's run it down a bit. Cabin. Not seeing it up. What's our cabin altitude? It is normal. It's at 6,000. That's okay. And our Freon compressors are on, as well as our cabin compressors. So, that beats me. Got better things to worry about. We'll turn on some of these lights as well. Okay. So the Powder 1, coming at Blue Mesa, flies 038 radial up on the grip, base, skied, colas, and then the Powder, where we can expect to receive a restriction of 190 at 250 knots. That's totally doable. We could go from cruise level to 19 over at Blue Mesa, so we'll say Blue Mesa is our top of descent. It's a rough estimation. And before slope, we'll probably expect radar vectors. So,
Southwest 820, roger.
looking good here. We're almost at Gidget. So yeah, we're coming in south. So, yeah, looks good. Looks good to me. And just remember to fly the airplane and everything will be okay. Bring our power back a bit here. Bring our climb up.
Southwest 820, contact Open Center 132.2. Good day.
Las Vegas, Southwest 278 with you out of level 220.
Let me see, is that actually...
Southwest 278, Los Angeles Center, climbing same flight level 350.
Alright, that's pretty cool.
Climb level 350, Southwest 278.
We'll bring that descent rate down a bit here. So let's take a look at Denver ATIS. Actually, never mind, we can't receive it yet. I kind of assumed we would. Looks like we're going directly from the mains. It's tolerable. That's cool. Maybe the climb rate's just busted because our cabin altitude's showing pretty normal. Generators are all good. That should have been on. Did we get a chance to de-arm the spoilers, or no, they're still armed, so I'll take those off. And this is obviously functioning more as a terrain radar, I think, is what that is, but I guess that's useful, in a sense. So, yeah. So we're through 43 miles now, so we're past Gidget, and at 95 we'll be overhead Nickel, so we'll join the 054 radial to Page. That's when we'll switch over. And we're through 26 now. Making pretty good climb rate, okay speed. You know, we'll speed up once we level off. So we've already briefed for the arrival, because arrivals in America, you know, they're really long and sweeping. You know, they'll be upwards of 250 miles total. So it's better to just brief now. Like, they're not going to give us a different one. I mean, they already amended us one. So
Medevac 747 Charlie, pop
talk to you guys
LA
back
Center, roger.
when I've got Denver ATIS, and we can start briefing for what approach we might get and the performance for that approach. And some go-around things, because it's very possible. Actually, no, they're probably using separate runways for arrivals and departures. I shouldn't worry too much. But anyways, yeah, talk to you guys in a bit.
Number 135 Alpha Zulu, I have a amendment to your flight plan advisory to copy.
Sun is going down, as you can tell behind
Give
us.
me 2 seconds, we'll call back, number 5.
We're inbound,
Roger.
100 miles southwest of Blue Mesa for the Powder 1, and I got Denver Juliet here. It's nothing crazy, pretty KVOC with few at 11 and few at 22, so we can shoot a visual, which we probably will. for one of the 3-5s. 3-5 left, right, and 3-4
Alright, so we had less
right.
than 10.
They're
November 135 Alpha Zulu, ready to go.
nothing really to
For
report.
135 Alpha Zulu,
other
you're
than the
cleared to the
obvious.
Aspen Pitkin Airport. Present position, direct
So
Slippy.
I'm
That's
hoping our
Sierra,
gators
Lima,
are on the
India,
Endicott
Papa,
course,
Yankee for the
Alpha
Lloyd
here,
1
Alpha
arrival.
15, so hopefully they give us like 3-5 left. That would be a nice easy taxi. But any of the runways will work. It has been a long time since I've come to
Alright,
Denver
November 135
here,
Alpha
so
Zulu, we are cleared
pretty fun.
to
Should be
Aspen
pretty
Pitkin
exciting.
Airport. From
Just
present
taking a look at
position,
that spy
direct
here.
Sleary, that's Sierra
So,
Lima, India,
99,
Romeo,
120,
Yankee
so
for
it's
the
calmed
Lloyd
down a bit,
1
which is good.
arrival. November
So
5
it'll
Alpha
be a
Zulu.
little more chill. We are
It's Slippy,
right about
Sierra
here.
Lima, India,
This is us.
Papa, Yankee for the Lloyd 1.
So
Advise when
halfway
you
there.
have that plugged in.
We're barely cracking Mach 0.8. It's
Okay, Slippy,
really having
sorry,
a
my
hard
apologies,
time
November 135 Alpha Zulu, and we'll
with
go.
with the added
Roger.
weight or whatever.
5 Alpha Zulu, when able,
Which is
clear
weird
direct
because
Slippy.
we're
Just
light.
report when
Actually,
you're direct.
today we're pretty light, I'd say. So,
Roger, when able,
That is
direct Slippy, and we
surprising.
will report.
but it's not the greatest, most nimble aircraft. But it gets you where you're going. And we're showing 4,000. Let me just check. What was our fuel supposed to be overhead? Blue Mesa. We're supposed to have 14.2. And we've got 18.7. So we're on track now. We're not burning more fuel than we should be, which is good because sim brief profiles sometimes for these lesser used
And Denver
aircraft,
Center, November
they,
135 Alpha Zulu,
underestimate
proceeding
or
direct
overestimate
Slippy.
the fuel consumption of an
Thanks,
aircraft,
sir.
and that'll work kind of against you for sure. So, yeah, not much to brief. I don't think I'm going to brief for any of the ILSs because we really don't know what runway we're getting. And because of the weather at Denver, I think they'll probably just get us to shoot a visual on a vector heading. So that's perfectly fine. We've already briefed for the Powder 1. I'll show you that again.
Denver Center, good evening to you. Citation
Going
November
in at Blue
525
Mesa,
Whiskey Tango, flight level
38
450.
radial outbound, all the way to Mile High. Probably get a vector before slope, and probably get a sign
Or
restriction
525
on
Whiskey
powder.
Tango, Denver. Good evening.
Really, really simple. Nothing too much. So it's nice. It's
Denver
easy.
Center, November
I can chill out
525
for a
Whiskey
bit.
Tango, requesting 10 minutes out of the cockpit.
Anything else I can show
That's
you?
report back, please.
Report back,
This is the
citation 5
airway we're
Whiskey Tango.
flying here.
Let's go 3384 is back.
46 from Dove Creek to
Welcome back.
Blue Mesa. We are
And Skylist 33 for, we're getting light to moderate turbulence up here.
wow. Let's take a look at our landing performance here. We'll get our VREF number.
American 957, contact Denver Center, 128.32.
It's
Yeah.
real simple. So our landing weight, I'll just go off of the OFP here, and we'll hope that that's kind of accurate.
American 957,
181.
Denver.
So,
Go for American 957, sorry about that.
American 957,
So-
contact Denver Center, 128.32.
let's put
See ya.
this at 181 is gonna be
2832,
our
American
main
957.
maneuvering
Yeah.
speed. That's going to be our new clean speed for the weight we have. Flap 15 speed is going to be 164. And our actual VREF,
Departure citation.
we'll land with, I don't want to land with flap 50, we'll land with flap 35. Because we've got lots of runway and we want to come in kind of fast
Last aircraft
anyway.
again.
So we'll do
That's
128.
citation 906 here, Lima, looking for
It
IFR
seems
to
not
capture
right to use
Charlie.
flap 50, I don't know. Actually,
What's
no,
your
we
location?
will use flap 50.
Oh,
We'll
we're
go all
at
the way.
Aspen, or,
That's going to give us
sorry,
125. So we'll factor in
Centennial,
the winds here.
contact,
Winds
let's see
are,
here.
3
Give me one of the
knots, so
departures.
add a
Let me
couple
find them
knots to
for
the
you.
VREF, otherwise
Contact
we'll
west departure 126.1,
So we'll
Hill
just
Torsion.
bug that real quick here.
126.1, appreciate it.
So our new speed is 181. Let's do 125. Do our VREF here at 125.
Giant 765, contact Los Angeles Center, 124.62.
Flap
Yep.
15. And approach speed, we'll say, like 132. Okay. That's our
Yeah,
performance.
1368, contact Los Angeles Center, 124.62. See ya.
Should be okay. Yeah, for our go-around Eper, since the temperatures are going to be a little bit different in Colorado,
Seabird 272, contact Denver Center,
we've got
132.22. See ya.
3222, Seabird 272 chap.
1.86. 1.86 is our go around deeper. Okay, so we'll see if we remember to bug that on the approach. That'd be a flow item for us, but I wouldn't guarantee it. I'm going to be so busy with the workload, and as you can tell, actually, we are still above our HEPR limit for climb power. It's just like, yeah, with the way the aircraft is and the weight.
Southwest
Even with a
236,
good
contact Denver
tailwind,
Center
we're just
128.32.
struggling,
See
I
ya.
guess. I don't know. What can I say?
Contact Denver Center 12832,
So they go
Southwest
for some
236. Yep.
cinematics here. And then I'll talk back with you guys on the descent into Denver. Now that it's chilled out a little bit, it should be okay. A little less crazy. Not like the last one, but you know what?
Yeah, it's 297, descend via
That's
the
okay.
P3 arrival, Denver landing
I
north.
don't mind it. I did it last week,
P3
so
arrival,
you know,
Denver landing north, United 297.
I'm starting kind of late, obviously, getting off work and whatever. But yeah, it's pretty chill.
To be advised, Denver Center is going to be closing at the top of the hour.
Okay, that is literally 10 minutes from now. Gotcha. They said they were going to be on till 3 Zulu. What is it now? Oh, it is almost 3 Zulu. Okay. That would explain that. Yeah, we're going to have to pick up the pace here a little bit. Hopefully they give me a descent instruction. Alright, talk back with you guys in a bit. Alright, we just leveled off at flight level 190. We're 50 miles from the Mile High VOR. 50 miles southwest, which is basically the airport, so 50 miles from the airport. Everything has gone offline. I literally checked 1 second, everything was there, double checked, and it's all gone. So that thing I was complaining about with Orlando, it happened here. I mean, once they go past their slot time, they don't have to stick around if they don't want to. Unfortunately for us, there's still quite a bit left. This is where we are. So what I'm thinking is, past 31 DME, which is overhead waypoint Hilly, I'm going to descend to 10,000 feet, or right above the MSA, and keep going direct to the VOR until I see the airport, and then I'm going to try and join the left traffic pattern for 35 left, I believe. 35 left, because we should be able to see the airport. The visibility is still okay. So we're just gonna say that we're gonna make our call here actually. Denver traffic United 376 is 40 miles southwest of the Mile High. Planning to join the left downwind for 35 left Denver. It's kind of stupid making a call like that. I feel like it's just going to be every man for himself here. I don't think necessarily everyone's going to make a point to say their calls, but we'll see. So we're leaving those mountains behind. The MSA is going to go down to 9,200 feet, which is
Hey, this is Alaska Central right ahead of you. Are you able to slow down at all? It's kind of right behind me.
Yeah, it's going to be fun listening to this. All right, let's go on down to 10,000.
Copy. Actually, this is left. 3-4 left, so you can get a little bit faster there. Okay.
Let's also we'll slow down to 250. If I can extend, am I able to extend the speed brake here? I think it's the slash button. No. Alright, well, we're slowing down decently enough by ourselves here, so keep going with that. We'll just run the 10,000 foot checks now since the workload's going to pile up. But our fuel's checked and good. cabin's
Denver traffic, Skywest 5004 at 180, climbing 360 off the core, Zulu 6 departure, Denver traffic.
Do we have a logo light? Don't think we do. There's a wing flood, what's that gonna do?
And Denver traffic, yeah, last 600 is around about 5 miles final.
Nothing. Continuous ignition, actually, we'll have that on. We should have had that on for takeoff.
Okay, Canada Central up.
Okay, I got the airport in sight here. So coming in north, we should have our 3.5s going like that, and the 3.4s a little bit further out. So there's our 3.4s, and there are our 3.5s. Those are the lead-in lights, I believe. And that's going to be this runway here. That's going to be the 7 and 2.5. Okay, so let's descend now to 7,200 feet. I believe. What's the airport elevation again? 54 or 74. Alright, we'll keep her coming down.
Landing United here, TJ.
So let's go. Let's go ahead and hold here. Let's just set the runway track as a course here, as a little reference. So that's going to be 353. To make a few S-turns here to lose some altitude. So let's now join the base here. Denver United 376 joining an extended downwind for 3.5 left to Denver. And yeah, that is Denver there, I would assume. Okay, we're through 13.5.
And Denver traffic, last 10 3 clear, runway 34 left, taxiing Whiskey Charlie and crossing 34 right, Denver.
So the good thing is that this aircraft doesn't actually have TCAS, as you may not have already noticed, so if we're about to die, at least we don't know what's going to happen. We'll just sort of swiftly make our way out. Alright, I think at 20 miles we'll make our turn. Yeah, actually we got a pretty good rate here. Let's slow it down even. Bring some power in for the turn. And let's make said turn. We'll just see what 030 gets us. We'll make the turn and see what the airport looks like for us. United 376 is turning base like 3.5 left. Keep it going down a bit here. Alright, where's Denver? Okay, I've got the 3.5s here. Let's start slowing her down. Bring these out in anticipation. On the spoilers, no auto brakes here, so we'll just do manual braking. We need some extra drag, so we'll drop the gear kind of early. Max gear extend 230 IAS. Yeah, you know, that looks to like 230 to me, really. We definitely didn't just overspeed the gear. Alright, my controls. We're flat 15. Now we've lost the speed. I think I'll just call final. I'm like the only guy doing this, I swear. Alright, 160 knots will bring out to flat 50 here. All the way. It's going to have quite a dramatic effect on the airframe. Bring some power in for anticipation. Bring some more power in. And some more.
Denver traffic on Unicom, frontier 2349, departed from runway 25, 10,200 feet, climbing to flight level 360, corner 7 departure.
Shallow descent out a bit. And United 376 is final for 35 left Denver. I'm not seeing much traffic. It's alright. How many do I have displayed here? Quite a bit. Yeah, those... I don't know why they were saying 3 knots of wind. I mean, those Rocky Mountains, man. They're blowing us around here. Tad high. Waiting for the lights to illuminate the ground, but I don't know, P3D is not the best for that. Okay, I got ground contact. No callouts, I forgot about no callouts. Come on, Get her down. There we go. Reverse thrust is out. Manual braking. Stow the reverse thrust. And we'll get off. This looks like a vacating taxiway. Denver Traffic United 376 is clear of 35 left at Mike 7, going to Concourse Alpha, last call Denver. Mike 7's actually perfect for us, because there's Concourse Alpha. We're going to Alpha 15, so we'll take the next one in. Clean up the aircraft here. Flaps are coming up, spoilers disarmed. Track this. Continuous ignition. Nothing much I can do here. If I could get like some lights for that, that would be cool. Don't know why I don't have them. Okay, Alpha November. That's the one for us. That's perfect. That'll take us right to Alpha 15, which is on the other end of Concourse Alpha. Just check that I'm clear here on both sides. It does seem to do something. Just like barely anything at the same time. These lights. Oh, we can kill our probe heats as well. There goes an Airbus. Got another Airbus there. 737 triple. No, that's an A350, I think. And an A380. Maybe that was the Emirates that was taken off as well. So yeah, it's unfortunate we didn't get ATC coming in. But that one's surprisingly smooth. I mean, if I had TCAS, I might have gotten a few RAs. Or climb descents or whatever. But honestly, like, that was pretty chill. I think it's upload worthy. I mean, Alpha Cat need 15. Alright, can you give me 19? Alright, can you give me 25? Old school. I think that should be... We might have already gone past it. Never mind, these are labeled differently than what the chart says. I guess the flight beam scenery is kind of old.
American
Let's see if we can get Alpha 27.
Runway 35 right.
Alright, there we go. Take that. Let's check we're clear there. Got a strobe here. That guy's going in. Okay, where's our marshaller? That's our ticket. Okay, lights are coming off. There we go. I don't really see a marshaller. I guess we'll just marshal ourselves. Just adjust a little bit. Just take the first one. That's relatively arrow length. I will connect the I can always forget which one it is. External electrical power. There we go, and now we can shut these guys off. And turn off our auto flight engineer as well. Turn our boost pumps off. Cabin compressors. Freon compressors. Engine hydraulic pumps. Yes, you know, this really confuses me. This really should be working. But, oh, maybe it's going up here, actually. Really? Okay. Well, can I get deboarding? Yeah. Alright, well, welcome to Denver. That went way better than I expected, considering the history that try that. It's probably not going to work. There we go.
Passengers deboarding started.
But yeah, no, that went way better than I expected. That's for certain. I would have expected it to be way worse if just everything goes offline. But I mean, let's check out the artificial sequencing here. Or what's left of it. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Nice, nice. Yeah, pretty chill, pretty chill. Aerosoft DC-8 did me well. The auto flight engineer did me well. I didn't starve any of the fuel out of the engines, so that's always good. So yeah, you know what? I consider that one a success. Maybe it was like a minor write-off because we lost ATC toward the end, but at the same time, you know, it's pretty cool to be back flying one of the classic jets. If it's different, if it's weird, if it's less than covered on the YouTube or the Twitch medias, then screw it, man, I'll upload it. I think that was pretty cool. See if I can get more shots here before I shut it down. Pretty cool, man. I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, safe travels, everyone. Enjoy and take care of yourselves. If you got any ideas for another video, hit me up, because I don't know, I'm running out of ideas. I guess it's more just like upload whenever I feel. This is what I occupy my free time with for the most part. So yeah, safe travels.